How's it going, everyone? So we got a young beehive here in a cabinet, as you can see. We'll be extracting, pulling out really fresh comb here. They've been here maybe 2 weeks, I would think. The property owner noticed it not too, well, maybe 10 days ago and stuff, and they did end up spraying some because they were coming in through this door here, right here. This is where they're coming in and out of. So they ended up spraying some, so you can see. And then they opened it up and realized, hey, it was a hive. And they're actually a customer of ours. Now, we usually don't do a lot of extractions. In fact, I haven't done one in probably 2 years or so. It's just not our little thing, but they're a customer. I had some time and it wasn't too hard. These are the ones that I will do. No big deal. How I like to get things set up, though, foundationless frames, we'll cut the comb out and we'll put it in here. I like to get the rubber bands already on it, though. That way it just makes it easier. And we're going to be putting them right there in the Epime box for easy loading and take away to a bee yard. So anyways, we will extract them, show you what we do. All right. So they're being pretty nice. Just come up here and kind of take each one with a little comb off. We'll be watching for the queen as well. Well, don't try to drop it. That was not good way to start off with with it, that's for sure. They were being nice. They're still being nice, but definitely don't want to be dropping it, getting them all riled up. We want to keep them nice if we can. Really soft comb because it's fresh. And the honey in here weighs it down. And here is our queen. She was down there, so that's a lucky little thing. A little bit of brood on there, not too bad. See some eggs in there. Very nice. And the big fat rubber bands, they work really good secure it. You know, you just do it as best as you can. The bees will come in and fill all this in. They'll glue it up. You know, and that's what bees do. They'll keep building it. And then on like comb like this part right here, the bees will fix it. And if it's a little bit too long for the frame, you just kind of cut it out to make it where it will fit. We kind of had to smash the bottom of this in, but you know, that's just the way it goes. You want to get it out. And again, she got a little bit of capped brood here, larvae, young larvae down there. Bring it in right here, show you how we do the frame part. So I find it easy, and since this is just in a drawer like this, a cabinet, I just lay it flat down here. And I go up in here and I will remove this comb. Full of honey. This one has 2. You know, since we already got our queen, we don't have to be looking for the queen, but if you haven't got the queen, you need to, you know, keep an eye out for her. And then there's your honeycomb. And then we just lay it down into here. As best as we can. Scoot these rubber bands over just like this. And just work them side to side, you know, to hold it as best as you can without trying to squish too many. And then it will hold, rubber bands will hold them, and like I said, the bees will stick everything. Oh no. Will stick everything and do what they need to do. When it's full of honey like this, these are mainly honey right here, like that one that just dropped. So, you know, some of it drops, breaks, and stuff like that. But what we're doing with just this type of extraction, this one is pretty easy, is I'm just taking the hive tool and we're just coming up here behind and scraping off as best as we can right here along the roof line. Then putting it down there, and then just getting as many, or securing it with the rubber bands. And so you just want to scrape all that little bit of comb up. No, don't leave any residue behind. Get it as much as you can. They're kind of being all scattered out, but that's what we have here. Right there. And so the bees will actually end up cutting these rubber bands and taking them out once they get everything glued together. And you know, we'll come back and grab this hive, you know, at night. Let all of those foragers, flying bees and stuff, you know, come in here. They'll figure out this hive here. We'll leave it open for a little bit, and then they'll get their pheromones with the queen and stuff like that. So just like capturing a swarm at that point. But you know, that's just one way to remove a bee's easy extraction. Like I said, we don't do hardly any of them. I don't enjoy it. They'll get settled in. They'll figure out where their new home went, and like I said, we'll just leave that there. But as I was saying, like, I think every beekeeper should do at least one removal where it's above your head in the soffit or something, just so that they know, you know, it's not easy or anything like that. This was definitely not one of them. I don't do them anymore of that nature. I don't like it. Kind of give it a little scoop of bees there. Just kind of throw them in there. Well, there you go. I'll be keeping a drill out there. We will catch you on the next one. See ya.